Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with Rainmakerlawyer.com, and today we're going to talk about the 3 different kinds of lawyers that are in law firm marketing today. And believe it or not, every lawyer has some type of a role when it comes to law firm marketing, and there are 3 types of lawyers that I've found when it comes to law firm marketing. Here they are. The first lawyer is what I would call the counselor, and this lawyer is someone who does work 90% of the time. They're always billing, they're always working, they're the person who, when work comes in, you can trust them to complete the job, and they're highly effective and efficient. They're known as good lawyers. They know the law inside and out, and they get things done. These are folks that I call the counselor. In the second category are folks that I would call experts. And these are individuals who've picked a specific focused market niche when it comes to the law, and they spend about 50% of their time working in their market niche, and the other half of the time they spend marketing or selling themselves and their law firm. I know selling is a dirty word, but that's what these folks spend about 50% of their time doing. And because they work in a very specific focused market niche, they can command price premiums, they can command higher rates than anyone else who does what they do. The third category are folks that I call rainmakers, and these are people who spend 80 to 90% of their time working on building relationships, developing client relationships, and getting new client relationships started. So these are folks who spend 80 to 90% of their time going out, finding the business, and bringing it in and turning it over to other people. These are folks who literally live to meet other people every single day. They live to meet new people. They live to go out and schmooze and develop deep relationships. They live to develop marketing strategy. Now, each of these 3 categories has a very, very important role in any law firm, be it large or small. The counselor category, those type folks, are going to need to partner with people who are great at bringing in business. They would be a perfect partner for, let's say, a rainmaker. The experts are going to be terrific on their own. They're going to need to be good managers, and they're going to need to delegate some of their work to other people, be it paralegals or associates, and they're also going to have to be very good at training other people. They're experts in their specific niche, but they can't do all the work themselves. The rainmakers are going to have to be terrific leaders. They're going to have to articulate a vision for the law firm and be able to get people on board with what their vision is. They're going to have to motivate and delegate, because they're going to have to delegate everything. Now, the interesting thing about rainmakers is they're going to need a mix of experts and counselors working with them in their law firm. They're never going to be able to do it on their own because they hate the minutia, the details. Although they may be good lawyers, they can't stand the details of managing a law firm on a day-to-day basis. And they probably will never be able to focus on a single case from beginning to end, but they will be fantastic at developing relationships. So, these 3 types of folks need to coexist within the legal world today, and if you determine which one you fit into, which category you fit into best, you can determine how you can best grow and develop your law firm. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and for more great tips just like these, you can visit me at Rainmakerlawyer.com. Thanks very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.